Good morning, everybody. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and welcome to our video this Tuesday morning at Ellis Home and Garden. Dina and I are excited to be here today to again give you some more inspiration as you prepare for the Christmas holidays. I know some of you, because I see your comments online, girl, have not decorated, and so hopefully this video inspires you to go home, get in the attic, get your trees out, and decorate for the holidays. But as you guys join us this morning, y'all leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. And as always, any questions you have throughout the video, y'all drop those down below as well. Hope you guys had a fantastic week last week. I know I did. I pretty much wrapped up my installs. I have one or two left, and I'm going to finish those up today. I have a big one, and then tomorrow I have one more, and then I should be done for the season. So it's been such a great year. It's been a blessing. I've got to kind of figure some things out for next year that I wanted to do differently, but overall, it's been great. I love getting to see people that I've had in my, in my clientele for, 5 to 10 years. And it's been great. Also, guys, Morgan started her new job yesterday. We got her moved on Saturday. And it wasn't as stressful as I thought as far as me having to break down. But she had her first day. She said she was super excited. She said it went really well. And she has her second day today. So y'all stay prayer for Morgan. Everything's going to be great. And this weekend, we went to the Gaylord Hotel in Dallas, which I've never been there before. Have you been there?
No.
Okay, well, it's huge.
It's the Gaylord Nashville, but not.
Okay, well, I'd never been there, and I didn't know. I mean, we only did a small portion of it. Apparently, there was so much more we didn't see. Like, when I got home, I saw people posting pictures of an ice skating rink, and I'm like, I never saw an ice skating rink. So that's how big it was. But let me tell you what happened. So, we went to the Gaylord, and I was in so much pain before we left because my neck's been out of whack, and I went to the chiropractor for like 6 months to get it all fixed, and it was doing great, and then tree season started. Then I had to go and do trees, and I was swinging off ladders, swinging from the chandeliers, and my neck was all jacked up, and I mean, I was in dire pain. And so the day before I left for the Gaylord, I had time to go to the chiropractor. I ran up there, asked if he'd adjust me. He did. Nothing helped because I was in so much pain. And I thought, the whole time we were driving up there, I was like, you know what? I probably have a pinched nerve. I have something. I got to go get an MRI. So while we were there, I was in so much pain that we decided to get a massage. Now, a massage usually is $60 per an hour. It's like $1 a minute. Well, they had massages that were $200 an hour for 50 minutes, but I was in so much pain, I was like, I didn't care. So I got the massage, and y'all, whatever she did, I walked out of there, she fixed me. Like, I had no pain whatsoever. I could turn my neck around, which I haven't been able to do in a long time, and I was completely shocked. So then, I went to the chiropractor yesterday, and I said, I'm just here for maintenance, because whatever she did fixed everything. I guess it's in alignment, so I don't care if you have to hit me in the head with a crowbar. Just make sure it stays this way. And so he did something. But I feel great today. So it was so worth the money. So if you guys are ever in pain or if you ever need to relax, go to the Gaylord, get a massage. It was awesome. All right, guys. So today we're going to be doing a garland. This is a Scotch Pine garland. You can find it at ellishomeandgarden.com. And the item of the week this week is all floral, Christmas floral, and it's 40% off. So great savings, great time to stack up on that stuff. And I always say when stuff like that goes on sale, purchase it now because you can use it for other seasons. Like, if you have anything red, Valentine's Day is perfect. You have any green, gold, purple, perfect for Mardi Gras. So you can kind of repurpose it once it's on sale. So you know I love a sale. Okay, y'all, let's get started. First things first, this comes in a 9-foot piece. I like to use unlit garland because, again, you can go back, you can fluff it, and you can cut it to the length and the width that you need. And you can always put your lighting on there. Everybody likes different lights, whether it's clear, colored, chasing, flashing, C9 lights, whatever. So that's why I like to use unlit. So I'm just going through here, shaping it out a little bit. And what I did is I folded this in half. So it really made it about 4 feet long. And by folding it in half, I just used the ties that are on the garland to twist it together. And therefore, it's kind of all one piece, and it's much thicker than it was before. So this is a really great price point. I'm not sure what it is, but it's on the website, and there's lots of other options to choose from too. If you wanted something more, fuller, or if you wanted like a decorative garland. Okay, now that we have this on there, we're going to start filling this thing up full of stems. So we're going to act as if this is a mantle right here in front of you, okay? So when I do mantle garlands, I split it in the center, and then I go opposite directions. That way you have a focal point, and then it tapers off just like you would do if you use 2 teardrops that you butted up together, okay? So we're going to go with a rustic theme because the tree series that we did this year was all in rustic. So I want to make sure that this garland pretty much matches the best that it can. So when I use stems and garlands, I try and find things that are full, but you can use multiple ways. Oh my God, didn't we move all that stuff? I don't know where my wire feathers are. Oh, here they are. Okay. I try and use picks and stems, guys, that have multiple components in them, okay? So this right here, you've got berries, you've got pomegranates, you've got a pine cone. Ugh, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with pine cones, and I have a little bit of flocking. So we're going to use some of these. Now remember, guys, this is for demo purposes. I'm not going to glue, but if you were doing this at home, you want to. Also, when I do my mantle at home, I change it every year, and I kind of intertwine different things. So I just lay things into the garland. If you attach and secure your garland on your mantle, then you don't have to stress and worry about it falling off, okay? So I'm going to start here in the center. Every time I add a stem, I'm also going to just take a piece of the greenery that's on the garland and tie it in there together, okay? And I've got several of these I'm going to intertwine in here real quick. Okay, can we talk? Let me tell you what happened to me. This would be my luck. So, we spent the night at the Gaylord on Friday. We got up on Saturday, had a massage, and then we drove to Allen because my sister has to live with my aunt in Allen until January 22nd when her apartment is ready. So, on the way over there, I was going to do my aunt's tree. So I was like, let me just stop at Hobby Lobby or somewhere and see what I can find. So I stopped there. They didn't have anything. But when I walked out of Hobby Lobby, a gift from God happened. I looked over, and there was a Hallmark store. And I haven't been to Hallmark in probably 4 years since ours closed down here in Longview. And I've been looking for this gingerbread house I called 10 Hallmark stores. They were all sold out. And Amy Ruby Smith with Bam Reese, she posted it on her page. I saw it. I had to have it. Called 10 stores. I found it on eBay for $100 higher than what it sells for in the store. But I thought if I'm desperate, that's what I'm going to do. So I thought, Josh, let's just go over here to Hallmark and just see if they have anything. Okay? So we went over to Hallmark. And y'all, they had just got a shipment in. And I had 4 gingerbread houses. And while they were in there, they have a Griswold house that's a light show too. And I was like, oh, okay, so I got them all. So, ton of money later, I walk out of there, I was so excited. So I get home, and if you guys missed it, go to my Facebook page, Designs by Dylan, and you can watch my home tour. I did a walkthrough home tour. I put out the gingerbread house on the table, plugged it in, it was working, and so I did the video, and I clicked the button, showed everybody how it does, everything like that. So I got done with the video, and I sat down on the couch, and I looked over there, my gingerbread house wasn't lit up, and I thought, maybe it came unplugged or something like that. No, that thing shorted out within 15 minutes of me plugging it in. I was so upset. So I called the Hallmark store, and it's in Allen, Texas, which is 2 hours away. And I was like, look, my freaking house blew up. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. And so she says, let me see if we have any left. She had 1 left. So I sent Morgan over there to get it, and she bought it. And so now I've got to drive to a Hallmark store, which, you know what? I'm so stupid. I'm going to Tyler when I leave here, and there's a Hallmark there. But anyway, I've got to go return the other one. But is that not crazy? It was like $150. It wasn't cheap, and it already shorted out. But if you can get a faulty one, of course, I'm going to be the one that gets it, you know. Lord.
Sounds like my luck.
Yeah, I mean, I was so excited, and then it's just like, so it's still sitting on the counter, and Josh came in last night, and he was like, I love that gingerbread house. Is it just a decor piece? He was being a smart mouth, you know. And I was like, well, it's supposed to light up, but it don't. All right, guys, I'm continuing to add in my berry sprays. Again, you can cut and glue these, but you can also leave them as is. So another tip for y'all is when you get ready to decorate a garland, you can always take a pre-made garland and lay it in here as well. Okay? So what did you guys do this weekend? If you have your tree up and decorated, leave a comment and say yes or no. If you don't, we're going to have to talk about it, okay? Because it's time. Are you guys watching Yellowstone and loving it? Dina is finally, after 40 years, got on the Yellowstone train, and she has finished season 1, so that's great. So now she's just got 2 more seasons that are on Peacock, and then she can watch season 4 when it comes out. Okay, y'all, I have in the berry sprays. Now, everybody's on different budgets when they decorate, and you could totally stop here if you wanted to. You know, this just gives you a little bit of color. But honey, please, we're going to fill this thing up even more. So next up, I'm going to take a little bit of my favorite greenery. Now, remember back in the Halloween time and fall time when we did Henry the Pumpkin? This is the same cedar that I always use on top of that, and you can use it in your Christmas too, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this hole as well, and I'm just going to fill in with some of this cedar. To me, this has great movement, and oh my gosh, y'all, if you're near Ella's store, they have the prettiest I've ever seen in all the years that I've been around here, and that is fresh garland, fresh cedar garland. It's so pretty, and I had a client buy it, and she put it on her table, and it looks beautiful. She just kind of like cascaded it down the runner, and then she put some decorative trees and stuff for height. Phyllis, I'm going to have one next week. Will be the start of every week, you know, from here on out. I've got greenery and stuff coming. I'm waiting on it, but next week.
Tammy says she's done with everything Christmas.
Who it is?
Tammy.
Well, Tammy, that's awesome. You mean decorating, or you're done with the holiday? Hopefully you're done decorating. Okay. Oh, and I also got an ornament, Dina, at Hallmark that it's Blanche. You know that episode? She's in the red dress on the piano, and so she's, you know, it's her, and then she pushes the button and she says stuff. It's cool.
Mm.
Okay, y'all. I'm continuing to add in the greenery. Hi, Helen. How are you?
I saw online in April, I think it is, in Chicago, they're going to have a Golden Con.
Really? Is Betty going to be there?
I don't
They're
know.
got the wheelpower. She's like 100, isn't she?
Close to it.
Yeah, I think she's 99. That's a good poll for today. Who is your favorite Golden Girl? Leave a comment. That's a really hard question, but mine's Dorothy because she's smart mouth and I love that. But the show wouldn't be the show without all four, so it's really hard to choose. But I do love Dorothy. So y'all leave a comment. Who is your favorite Golden Girl? Okay, added in some greenery. As you can see, we've reached another stopping point, but we're going to continue, girl. So we've got that. Next up, I need a little bit more berry. So wherever you have the cedar, let's put some berry in there too, okay? So I've got just some plain berry stems. And if you were wanting to do something rustic, but you want a pop of glitz or color, you can always go and get some like red stems like honey locust spray. You'll know I love that. And you can mix that in here as well. Oh my gosh, Sandy, that's awesome. Okay, well, hopefully her health is good. I would die if we got to meet her. But none of them really lived a long time, I feel. I mean, Betty's the last one, but I think Estelle Getty, she died way early on, don't you think?
All four of them have been mentioned, so. Rose, Blanche, Sophia, Dorothy.
Yeah, I love them, y'all. Okay, so I'm mixing in my berry sprays. And guys, my tree I'm about to do when I get done here, I'm going to a client's house in White House, which is like an hour. Isn't that kind of Tyler? It's before Tyler, right? I looked it up a minute ago. It says it was like 53 minutes from here.
Yeah, it's...
So I'm going to go do a tree, a 12-foot tree, and it's red, white, and blue. So that'll be something new and different. But I'm excited to do something different, and I'll post some pictures of it on my page. Then we have a birthday party tonight. Tomorrow I have 2 more clients. They just keep piling up, honey. And these are just last-minute things. There's nothing major that I'm doing. So I'm excited. What did they say about Halloween? I saw somebody's comment.
I looked all over your page last night for the whole makeup Halloween wine run for Mama. I was disappointed that she couldn't find it.
Halloween makeup. What are you talking about, girl?
The whole makeup Halloween wine run.
Oh, are you talking about when I went and Katie did my makeup for Halloween one year? That's on my page still, Designs by Dylan. Go back. It's 2 years ago I think she did that. But the wine run part's not on there. It's just the makeup stuff. But it was pretty funny.
Kay says she likes Dorothy, and she likes Judge Judy because she doesn't hold back.
Oh, I love Judge Judy, y'all. And you know what other show that I'm ashamed to admit that I love is The People's Court. Okay, it seems like every time you go in to get your oil changed, they have that on, and I sit there and I'm glued to it. Oh my, I found a new show you gotta watch. Does it bother you to watch shows that are like dubbed in English? Okay, because it did me, but I watch this anyway. Okay, y'all, let's talk. I feel like I'm Harry Potter. Get on Netflix, okay, and it's called The Chestnut Man. Have you seen that? Okay, it's about a serial killer, and it's a Danish show, but you can read subtitles, but I'll go cross-eyed. So I had to do, I like dubbed it in English. You can go down to the bottom where the subtitles are and click English. But it's super good, and it's about Chestnut Man, and he leaves chestnuts when he kills people, and that's how they kind of catch him. But you will love it. It's so good. It's only 6 episodes, so you'll be done in a day.
Deborah's asking about Stella and Dolly.
Oh, Stella and Dolly are doing wonderful. They just went to the groomer last week, and Stella, you know, I'm leaving her hair long for the winter like I usually do. Well, she has a full-blown blowout. I'm talking poof, And she's got bright red nails and big red bows. And then Dolly got a blowout, of course. And so they're doing great. Nothing, you know, knock on wood, they're probably home right now tearing up the house. But I think they like my housekeeper more than they do me, honestly. So every time Jasmine comes, Dolly is obsessed with her. And she will like follow her around and drink the Fabuloso out of the bucket. So I don't know. But I told y'all one time, right, I looked over and Dolly was drinking. And I thought she was in her water bowl. And she's drinking out of the mop bucket. And then when I said something to her, she just opened her mouth and all the Fabuloso fell out on the ground. But I'm like, Dolly, she'll eat anything, y'all. You know, I told you, for a while I was coming home and finding rocks in my house, and I didn't know where they were coming from. And she was eating lava rocks out of the fireplace. So, you know, she ain't the brightest, but whatever. Okay. Look at this, y'all. So, it's really full and pretty. But, last component we're going to add to this to make it even fuller. It's going to be a little bit of ribbon. I'm going to use a 1.5 inch, and I love a buffalo plaid because, again, we want to match our tree theme the best that we can. So what I'm going to do is find some scissors.
Have you watched the old classic Christmas movies that you have never watched?
No, I still have yet to see White Christmas. Have you seen that? Okay. I've yet to see It's a Wonderful Life. I've yet to see It's a Miracle on 34th Street. And I've yet to see, maybe there's one called Prancer. Someone told me about it. I hadn't seen that either. But I did see, someone told me, Dina, don't waste your time with Miracle on 34th Street. They said It's a Wonderful Life's better. Do you think so? Isn't Miracle on 34th Street sad? Like Santa gets kidnapped or something? Or he goes to jail?
I like Miracle on 34th Street.
It's a miracle that why, because he gets out. He gets accused of something.
I like Miracle on 34th Street.
That means she's not going to tell me. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go home and watch it. Not tonight. I've got a birthday party, but soon. Alright, guys. I'm just taking my ribbon, and I'm making some smaller pieces, and then I'm going to incorporate it kind of, you know, in different places. And you can use the ties that are on your greenery and do that.
When you make a bow for garland, is it better to do 2 or 3 loops?
It's just a preference. I did 2 on that one, 3 on this one. You might can alternate them. But most of the time, I do 3, but it all depends on how much ribbon you have and if you're trying to conserve some, you know, because, like right now, I've got 2, so I'm doing that.
Another one of my favorites, and I know you won't like it, it's Bells of St. Mary's.
Why won't I like it?
You just won't like it.
Well, I've already, with the bells, I can't even. Is it old?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably not doing it. But I will try the other ones, because Josh and I are always looking for something to watch. Have y'all seen the Bells of St. Mary's? What's it about? Give us a consensus.
It's about nuns and...
Well, not. Only movie I'm watching with nuns is Sister Act, okay? But, okay, next. What else you got in there? Did you ever watch Murders in the Building? Did you finish it? Did you finish Murders in the Building?
Yes.
I didn't finish it. Who's the killer? Anyone know the 3 people?
No.
Who was it? I'm not gonna
The
finish
girlfriend, the bass player.
For real? Oh my gosh. So did she get arrested or she died at the end?
She tried to kill him.
Oh, Lord. What was her reason for killing that guy?
Just cause.
People are crazy, y'all. People crazy. Okay, I'm filling in. I've got one more spot here.
Yes, Sandy. I think it's wonderful. I love it.
What?
The original Miracle on 34th Street.
Is that black and white?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Okay. But I heard you can get the It's a Wonderful Life DVD and it's in color. Did you hear that?
They have it colorized, but I don't like it as well.
Okay, well, she just ruined that for me, but I'll have to watch the black and white.
Because I've always grown up watching it in black and white. So
Yes. Do you like A Christmas Story?
yes.
Love that. Okay, y'all, look at this. See that ribbon? Just added a little bit of something extra to it. And if you were going to do this around a door, I'd probably put it around the door facing naked. Just like I'm about to go to this guy's house and do that red, white, and blue tree. But I'm also doing the stairs and I'm also doing the mantle. And I'm going to put the garland on the actual location first and then build onto it. But, guys, Christmas Floral is 40% off at ellishomeandgarden.com. This is a Scotch Pine garland that I used. I folded it in half. So if you want it to be this thick, get 2 pieces and then put it together. But it's really inexpensive and it's a great base. And then you can add your lighting, of course. And if you add your lighting, put that on first to hide the wires, unless you're going to use fairy lights. And then you can put those in at the very end. Alright, guys? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on this amazing Tuesday. It's gotten cold again outside, which I'm so grateful for because it said it's like in the 80s this week or something. Or did you see Lady in the Week? It's supposed to be in the 80s. That's why everybody's sick. But y'all have a great weekend. Oh, what is it called? Family Fun Day?
Yeah.
Christmas Family Fun Day, guys. That's happening this weekend. I think on Saturday at Ellis. Check their Facebook page and sign up their email because they're going to have information. Don't forget they have Christmas in the Gardens at night. And so you can bring your family and see the lights at the Longview, Texas location. 3110 North Eastman Road in Longview. Okay?
Grinch and Santa are going to be here.
Grinch and Santa are going to be here. Okay. So you better come out and, sit on his lap and tell him you've been nice and see the Grinch and all the things. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have hot chocolate. I might have just made that up, but I think they do. I think I read that somewhere. So anyway, all right, guys, love you for watching. Me and Tina will see you next Tuesday here at Ellis at 9, and y'all have a fabulous week and a great weekend. Bye, y'all.
Bye.